shit, goddamn. I don't get no rest, goddamn. I want my respect, goddamn. I've been running up a check,
YouTube, what's good, what's good? It's Lex here. Awesome that you're watching the vlog of a 22-year-old building his absolute dream company. In this first video, I want to kind of do a quick breakdown on what we do, who I am for the new people watching, as well as for the people that have been maybe watching this channel before I remove those old videos that I had on here. Got a new camera, some brand new stuff to actually start producing high quality content and give you guys the behind the scenes on the companies and the things and the brands that I run. Essentially, I'm on a mission to create the biggest content creation company that spans worldwide from USA to Europe to Asia. Throughout these videos, I break down in full detail how that's working. But again, in a nutshell, what we do is we help creators build offers, scale these offers to over $100,000 a month, and then on top of that, run our own offers, as well as giving brand new people that have never started a business before, a fair shot at getting into the content creation game, getting into this online money making world in the most transparent and reliable way that's possible. Right, so we have a bunch of brands, and this video won't be enough to kind of break down every single brand. They're just going to confuse you guys. I think right now there's over probably 15 or 16 different products that we run, and what our company does together with a bunch of awesome partners is scaling these offers, bringing them to the markets, making sure there's money flowing through it. And that's what we've been doing for the last year and a half. Just to name some numbers, I'm not really the type to flex, but I do think that it builds some credibility. If we look over the last year, right now we're at $800,000 revenue in 12 months. Definitely possible to do that mill in 2025, which has been my biggest goal of like this year. From that 800,000, 400,000 of that comes out of Korea, which is one of our Asian branches that we've started quite recently. So that's been 400K since January. And that's, as I said, where I'm really confident that we're going to be easily outperforming 2024 and hitting $1 million in 2025 with our creators together. In these vlogs though, I want to give you guys the behind the scenes. I want to show you guys what it's like. Last week has been absolutely insane. I've met up with some of my partners who flew all the way from New Zealand to meet up with me. We're running a brand new product with him together in the Korean market, and as you guys can see right now, we're at 2.051 on a day. This was yesterday actually, and then today we're at 800,000 won, which for you guys understanding, 2 million won is around 1.5 1.8k, somewhere in that range, right? Don't quote me on the exact number. So it's going good, you know, more than $1,000 a day, probably getting close to $2,000 a day that's coming in every single day just off this one offer. And we have a bunch of more offers scaling anywhere from 10 to 15k a month to 40, 50, 60k a month to offers doing over 100k a month, right? So we have like a really big variety of offers, and obviously that didn't come falling out of the sky. Like, I've been grinding for a little minute now. I will definitely make a video sometime where I actually break down my story, kind of give you guys like a behind the scene on how I started. But it's been a grind. I've been traveling for the last year. Went to Bali, Thailand, a bunch of Asian countries, and then flew all the way to the other side, went to Curacao, some of the more like party islands close to US, Mexico. Me myself, obviously being from the Netherlands, I've been in Amsterdam a lot, been following all the big Dutch entrepreneurs, and they're obviously a big inspiration for me as well to keep going. Same thing goes for the German entrepreneurs. My business partner is German as well. And then the Korean market, of course, with our third business partner, Daniel, who you guys will definitely be seeing in the vlog soon. We also went to Bali together, which was absolutely insane. Probably one of the best trips of my life, if not the best trip of my life. And then in the upcoming month, so right now is obviously June, in the upcoming month after July, end July, begin August, we're gonna plan a trip to Korea, go to South Korea, make a bunch of content there, meet up and show you guys some of their South Korean creators, which is really cool, right? Got a bunch of guys from South Korea, a bunch of guys and girls actually, that are doing phenomenal right now in the market, that are crushing, they're making a lot of money, they're producing cool content, meeting up with all of them, having fun, then probably traveling to Japan, recording a bunch of content in Japan, and yeah, just overall start documenting. So I thought there's no better point in time to start to record and making videos right now. That's why I got the brand new camera. And then honestly guys, there's still so much more to tell you guys. We got software, we got so much stuff coming, but there's work to do. I don't want to overwhelm it in the first video. Alright guys, shit, it's been, what is it, 6 o'clock right now, I think? No, 7 already. I've just literally been sitting behind my desk for like the last, what is it, fucking 5 hours, 6 hours. So I'm kind of getting a bit musty, you know what I mean? So what I think about doing is, as I don't really feel like going to the gym today, I'm gonna use my back garden, like my backyard, do a bunch of muscle ups, do a bunch of pull-ups, just get some body weight exercise in. I'm gonna film something for you guys, kind of show my, I guess, CrossFit past. I used to do CrossFit a lot of years, I think from 14 to 18, 19. I wouldn't say professional, but I trained with a professional, let me put it like that. My friend is really good at that. He'll probably come to the vlog someday. I just gotta do a bunch of muscle ups, honestly, just get some cool content in. So for you guys for the clips. And then yeah, just get some blood flowing, get some muscles pumping, maybe do some curls, and then you're not go to the gym. So fuck all of that. Alright, I'm gonna quickly head downstairs, place the camera and shit, and then see you guys there. Shit, man, the Dutch weather is good. Most of the time, for the people that don't know, most of the time Dutch weather is absolutely horrible, and then you have these couple of months in the summer where it's fucking perfect. Like, the air is not too musty, like too, how do you say that, humid. So if you go to Asia, for example, it's like, it's warm all the time, it's hot all the time, but the air is so, not just polluted, but also like moist in the air. Like, it's just not nice breathing, you know, when it's warm. But here, bro, Dutch summers are low-key the best. You compare them, look at that, guys. So, this is a nice angle. Let me show you guys, got this pull-up bar here, and these, you see, the rings and shit. I don't really use it anymore. Again, this was especially when I was like younger. I was going crazy on this stuff, bro. I was doing muscle ups all day. It was my favorite exercise. And now I'm gonna try and see if I can still do them. So let me plug this camera in and just take you guys through it. Boys, I hope this shit is not too much in the way. Let's fucking get it. Pull-ups.
You're one of the ones.
The thing is, the type of muscle ups that I do, if you guys see, it's not a calisthenics muscle up where the body is straight. They just put it like this. I can't really do that. When I was a bit lighter, like 16, I could do it. But right now, I'm too heavy for that stuff. Still, they're obviously heavy, but way less heavy than a muscle up if you would, or sorry, it's way lighter than if you would do a muscle up like this. Alright, so if you ever see people do my type of muscle ups versus the calisthenics ones, different ball game. Like, I'm not there yet. I said I gotta practice this stuff, so I was like, let me get the camera out, do a bunch of exercises, and just gonna get back into it.
You're one of the ones.
That felt better. The other thing is, you can hang in these grips. So instead of me having to worry about my hand not ripping open, I can let myself fall, get to that dip position. You see my body go like this, right? Like this. And it's like, almost like an elastic band where you shoot yourself back up by taking the kinetic energy and forcing yourself back up. So whenever you go down, you see the second one actually going easier than the first one. It's because you use the kinetic energy to bounce back up. Alright guys, what's good? It's currently 11:45 in the evening. I'm about to finish this video that I still need to upload. I've been kind of procrastinating on it, honestly. And uploading that stuff tonight and then going straight to bed. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, got a call with my guy Yuki from Japan. We'll record that for sure. That's epic. We're still trying to get into the Japanese market, but you know, I only have 24 hours in a day, bro. There's a lot of programs and things I still want to do. And yeah, you need the right guidance, right? You need somebody that knows how to attack this market. And when you cannot speak the language like I am, I mean, I'm learning the arigato and the and the fucking standard basic stuff, but obviously I'm not Japanese. So it's always tough to get into these markets, right? And the thing is, you need to find the right timing, you need to find the right angle. But I am really confident that we'll make it work. It would just take some time. Just like we've done with Korea, like absolutely insane. Last 4 months, did literally $500,000 in revenue, which is still fucking ridiculous to think about, bro. $500,000 at 22 is crazy. I mean, I know there's people doing it more crazy than me, but still, it's like mind-boggling to me. You know, it's like, bro, you can achieve fucking anything, bro. And that's what I quickly wanted to talk about right now, right before I go to bed. Do some inspirational talk, from which the main topic I want to touch on is just a bit of like mindset and perception, okay? So I know that if you guys are in the online space, you hear like mindset all the fucking time, and it gets maybe a bit overwhelming and boring. So I want to take it from a different angle than just the standard stuff that you hear and actually give you some neuroscience on this, okay? So don't just take this from me, by the way. Look this up yourself, okay? I've read the studies, but I want you guys to read the studies as well. we all have this illusion that free will is something that we all possess, right? I can decide to lift up my arm right now and I can decide to, work or whatever, smoke a bunch of weed. This is free will, right? We see this as free will. But the neuroscience actually has a controversial take on this, where you don't actually have that much free will as you think. Because a lot of your choices are simply made by emotional and physical triggers, right? Done by the subconscious part of your brain that literally infiltrates your conscious brain and gets you to make this decision, right? I think you guys can all name a bunch of different examples where you really know you should not have done X, Y, and Z, and you still did it for any reason, subconscious reason, body needs, social pressure. So the illusion of free will, and again, this is where the neuroscience comes in, is much more limited than you actually think and you actually perceive it to be. There's also a study in which neuroscientists actually found out that they can predict what you are about to do. I don't know the exact number, but I think it's like 200 or 300 milliseconds before you do the action. So let's say I put my arm up, the brain, you can predict in the brain what's going to happen, obviously, because the brain first sort of create this signal and then it gets sent to the body. Okay, now here comes the important part. Actions can be predicted before the user even knows about it. Because this is not just predicting as in, okay, we can see that you want to put your arm up and we can read it 200-300 milliseconds before. No, this is 200 to 300 milliseconds before the conscious thought pops up of moving the arm, okay? So I want you to really think about that, because it's so interesting to me, which all comes back to a topic that you guys will see much more on my channel, which all has to do with you creating your own reality. And again, like looking at myself and thinking about this shit, doing 500,000 in 4 months, 5 months with a program in a language that I don't speak, guys. You can do much more than you think, and you can achieve much more than you're aware of, but you need to build this, okay? That free will that you think you have, it's being limited by your thoughts, by what you believe, and all the things that are stopping you on your journey. Right? So you have limited thoughts. How do you escape this? How do you move around this? Well, there's a bunch of different ways. You guys will also see me show this off all the time. This is manifestations, guys. I'm not some fucking spiritual guru, but if I tell you I am fucking obsessed with manifestation, I'm not lying. What I mean by that is, and my thoughts behind this is, I write down every single day, 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the evening, or afternoon, and 9 times right before I go to bed, what my biggest goal of this period is, which right now I built down, and I'm writing every single day that I have the biggest affiliate and content creation platform of the world, which, if you guys noticed, in the first sentence of this fucking video. I don't just believe this stuff, I built the belief to believe this stuff, right? And that makes a big difference. So that's the main message that I want to share with you guys in this video, is understand that your perception and what you believe and what you think is possible is completely limited by the environment and the things that you've been accustomed to your whole life. And in order to broaden up that vision, you need to force yourself to flip through this, right? And any of the affiliate members, if you're watching this, you know exactly what I mean, because every single call I do with you guys, I run you guys through the consequences of your current life, okay? Everybody knows exactly, you, the viewer as well, you know exactly that if you take your life the currently way that you're doing it, you will know and you can project what your life is going to look like in 2, 3, 4 months from now. Everybody can do that, right? We know where our life is heading. And if your life is heading where you want it to go, absolutely perfect, right? Why would you change anything? But if your life is not going the way that you want it to go, you need to take drastic action, and you need to do it so out of pocket that it feels weird, it feels overreactive, okay? Because otherwise, most likely there's nothing really gonna change, right? Habitual energy and habits in general are so fucking strong that most of the time they will just suck you in. Again, you don't have that much free will. You need to push yourself outside of these boundaries. That's just some of my late night thoughts. Do with that whatever the fuck you want. My day has been pretty good. I said I'm a bit tired, and I will be not having 8 hours of sleep, which is definitely not the end of the world, but also definitely not ideal. So yeah, with that out the way, great day. Tomorrow we're gonna fucking crush. I'm excited, and I'm super excited to be able to share this with you guys. So make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment if that shit inspires you. See you tomorrow. Peace.